Hi, everyone. It's been a while since I published an article. I've been experimenting with various AI tools, especially code generation tools. I didn't want to rush into writing about them like I rushed into using them everywhere. At first, I saw these tools like a dazzling, precious diamond, until I realized they're still just machines that don't always work as expected. So, any early review I gave wouldn't have been accurate, and my vision wouldn't have been as clear as it is now. In this article, I'll share my experience using tools like Cursor AI and GitHub Copilot and compare them to traditional AI programs, like a classic tic-tac-toe player. I started to wonder, what can I truly get from AI code generators? Can they create perfectly optimized code? Is the code reliable, scalable, maintainable, and bug-free? And if the answer is yes, are software engineering jobs really at risk? The most sophisticated tool I tried was Cursor AI, which supports multiple models like the GPT family and Claude Sonnet. It can digest an entire code base, generate complete files, and even edit existing ones, all in one go. I began feeding it instructions for what I wanted to implement and was super excited to see what it would generate. Here are my notes on what worked well and what didn't. Boilerplate setup. Spinning up the starter code for a project, in my case, a Next.js app, was lightning fast. It saved a lot of time on basic tasks that don't require much thought. Simple functions. It handled straightforward functions well and helped me save time. Responsive design help. It provided a good starting point for responsive layouts, leaving me more time to focus on the complex parts. However, high-level design and reasoning, the tool struggled with complex tasks that required deep design, analysis, or logic. It often produced errors or bugs that it couldn't fix, even with further prompts. Unreliable outputs. Even when it managed to get things working, the code wasn't 100% reliable. It failed many test cases, especially edge cases, when tested thoroughly. Poor architecture. The code structure wasn't clean or scalable, which made it hard for testers and future developers to work with. Over-reliance on these tools can also degrade your skills as a software engineer. You still need to understand, analyze, and validate what each part of the code does. Only you can decide which algorithm best suits a specific problem, how to optimize it, and how to keep it maintainable. Solving problems and writing complex logic yourself is what makes you great at this job. You don't become a highly skilled engineer overnight. I decided to remove Cursor AI. It felt more like a fun hobby tool, great for non-professional programmers trying to build simple apps or clones and learn how things work. But for my daily work, I use ChatGPT and GitHub Copilot in specific ways. ChatGPT, I use it daily to quickly look up syntax in different programming languages instead of spending time on endless Google searches or digging through documentation. GitHub Copilot, it's great for decoding mysterious error messages and identifying their sources. However, optimizing the fix is still my job. Boilerplate code. Copilot helps generate repetitive or boilerplate code, which saves a ton of time. To better understand how AI works, I started studying basic traditional algorithms used in game playing, for example. Most of these algorithms transform the game into a set of states and actions that move from one state to another. They work within constraints, with a defined start and goal state, and use a method to calculate the cost of actions. These problems are usually tackled with search algorithms, which try different paths, sequences of actions between states, to find a solution. Reinforcement learning, where AI learns the best action to take in each state by being rewarded or penalized for its decisions. I implemented the minimax search algorithm, allowing the computer to play tic-tac-toe against me. As a kid, I always wondered how the computer played so perfectly. Now I've built it myself, and unlike my 10-year-old self, I was thrilled I couldn't beat it. It felt like saying, "Hey, I'm the one who brought you to life."